Nikki Haley is hoping Democrats and independents show up to support her in her home state today. A pro-Haley super PAC sent Democrats this reminder, letting them know they can vote in today's primary if they didn't vote in the Democratic primary earlier this month. Joining us now, Crystal Spain, chair of the South Carolina Democratic Party. Welcome, Madam Chair. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much.
You want to take the first one?
No, you go.
Okay, so let's talk about the game plan here. We just had Chairman McKissick on talking about the Republican primary and noting that the significant number of Democrats who are coming out today are going to be voting for Donald Trump. How do you see the landscape playing out from the Democrats' perspective and what you expect Nikki Haley is going to be able to do with Democrats, since there is this big push to get them to vote for her?
Look, Michael, Democrats know exactly who Nikki Haley is and who she isn't. She is, as I've been calling her, the mother of MAGA. She was, promoting a very extreme agenda as governor of South Carolina. She signed an extreme abortion ban into law. She refused to expand Medicaid, which forced, the only hospital in her hometown to close. She supports gutting Social Security and Medicare. So Democrats don't support that. Those aren't Democratic values. So Democrats are not going to show up and save Nikki Haley from Donald Trump.
I'm sure you have seen there's new reporting from NBC News about a GOP effort to court black voters. Let me read just a little bit of that for you. A conservative group funded by anonymous donors sent mailers to approximately 75,000 Democratic primary voters in South Carolina, a heavily black electorate ahead of the February 3rd primary there, criticizing Biden over his administration's push to ban menthol cigarettes. So first, your response to the fact that that is the issue that they chose to focus on. And two, listen, I think we all get that the idea here isn't for Republicans to win the black vote. It is simply to siphon off enough black voters, enough Latino voters to start cutting into Democrats' margin. And I wonder, for state leaders like yourself, what you see as the message that needs to go to those traditionally Democratic-based voters to make sure, as we look towards a general, that they are motivated and showing up.
Exactly what we have been doing since before the primary in February, letting Democrats know what the Biden-Harris administration has done for them, how they've delivered. I don't believe that the Republican attempts are working, because what we see from their early vote numbers as of yesterday, the 207,000 votes that were cast, we have information that shows about 6,000 of those voters were black. So I don't believe their outreach is working. But what we're telling Democrats is that Democrats have been delivering for them. For the last 4 years, President Biden and Vice President Harris have delivered transformative legislation with the HBCU, with all their HBCU investments. And South Carolina's home to 8 HBCUs. So we feel that the direct impact of that investment, the infrastructure bill, South Carolina has been crumbling under Republican rule for decades, and now it's taken a Democratic president to start fixing our roads and bridges and start creating jobs for our community. So Democrats have been delivering, and that's what we have been constantly telling our voters.
Crystal, it's Simone. I'm wondering, look, you've been the party chair in South Carolina for a while. You've been an operative in South Carolina for a very long time. What are folks saying on the ground? And then, frankly, what are your fellow party chairs across the country talking to you about? What are you all most concerned about as we look towards a general election?
Making sure that our voters have information. And what I've been saying is I don't see an enthusiasm gap with our voters. I see an information gap, making sure that what I've just said about all the accomplishments, all the successes that people can feel at their kitchen table, can feel and see inside their community, that information is getting back to them, that this is because of Democrats. And so that I feel like that's what we talk about the most. How do we continue to engage our voters and get them ready to vote to re-elect Joe Biden in November?
I do wonder if you think after this it is over for Nikki Haley. If, as the Trump team said, north of 30%, they think that is the margin that does Nikki Haley in.
I don't know what Nikki Haley's strategy is. All I know is that Democrats are not going to save her from Donald Trump. She's Donald Trump, and she's getting what she's going to get.
Crystal Spain, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Perfect way to end it, Chairwoman.